If you could hear her talk, you wanna listen more. Just in the way she walks, you know the queen is her. Sweetness, disposition, that uniqueness. She gives sexy more meaning. Without even trying, she's breathing. And all I am is because of her.
Hey, Auntie.
Got started in control. Got started in control. Is in control. Hezekiah, know he be having the choir singing. His songs will wear you out. So it's Sunday morning, so you know how the Porters do it. We on our way to church. Not every church is open right now because we're still experiencing the pandemic. However, both of us have been vaccinated and we still socially distance and wear our masks. Like, the church is not packed. It's like 2 or 3 people per row and it's pretty socially distanced. And everybody is required to wear a mask, and they take your temperature as you're walking in the door. So we're still very careful, respecting the fact that it is still a pandemic out there. I just needed to break up the monotony of being at home. I've been working from home. I worked from home before this whole pandemic thing started. And while watching church virtually is a good practice, sometimes you need a little fellowship. So if you are going to be attending services, just be mindful and be careful, and do understand that there is still a pandemic. And while we yet believe in God, we still have to use common sense and respect the law of the land. And the law of the land is that we continue to social distance and continue to wear our masks, to continue to wash your hands. Don't be going around church trying to hug everybody after service and everything. When church get out, I'm kind of getting out the door. And if anybody wants to talk to me after service, they can text me or call me. But I'm being very careful in this season right now because I don't want to be sick. And I don't want my husband to be sick. And we have a lot of things that we want to do. And being sick is just not going to work on the agenda. So with that being said, where are you worshiping at today? Comment below. If you're worshiping at home, that is absolutely fine. But where are you worshiping at? I know a lot of people have been hitting me up asking me what churches are open. I really don't know. And the reason why I know that this church that we're going to is open because my cousins are the pastor and wife of this church. So I know that it is open. But however, there are a lot of churches that are not open right now. So anyway, it's Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. We might go to the beach after church. So my husband already has his change of clothes in the car with him for after church, and I don't know where he's going to change at. We may as well just go home after church and change clothes. But anyway, I don't know what to call him. He's not my cameraman. He's not the production assistant. He has absolutely nothing to do with my social media, yet he tells me what to do, what to post, what to say, what. Anyway, just stay in your lane, babe. All I need you to do is go buy me a better camera. Love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave his life for her. Did he not die for the church? That's love. All I need is some change. I saw a real nice Canon camera too. Hey y'all, so I just finished my last Zoom meeting for the day. Thank goodness. I am now headed to the nail shop to go get my nails and my feet done. It's about 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that done now so I don't have to worry about that this weekend. Go get my nails and my feet done, and then I have a 6 o'clock appointment to go and get waxed. So I'm getting all those things done today so my weekend can be to myself. I'm gonna go get some boxes because I'm going to start packing up our house, because I just have faith that we are gonna find the house of our dreams and move. So that's what I'm doing today, and I think I'm gonna go get my lashes done this weekend. I was supposed to go get it done Saturday morning, but I canceled my appointment because we were supposed to be going to Vegas, and then we didn't go to Vegas, but I already had lost my appointment. So I need to go get my lashes done, or I'm just gonna be eyelashless. I guess I just could put some mascara on or something, but I need something. Mascara, eyeliner, or my lashes. That's it. And I have some orders that I need to take care of this weekend. So I will be taking care of some customer orders, make sure I get those out. So I'm gonna be doing that. And I don't know, I guess I'm going to work on like my content and what I want my YouTube channel to be about when I bring it back. I'm not going to be doing product reviews. Instead, I'm going to be doing more like lifestyle vlogging from the perspective of life after 40, being an aunt, being a great aunt, and also just being married and having adult stepchildren who are starting to have children now. So my life is kind of like shifting a little bit. So I want to talk about that and get my channel going and have something for, you know, the older ladies, the more mature ladies who are still young at heart. I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not even going to go into what I'm not going to be doing on my channel. You'll see when I revamp my channel. I see a lot of what the content is going on out there now. And while I want to keep up with what's popular on YouTube, I want my channel to be authentic. I want to show the real. Like I don't know. You'll see when I revamp and when I, you know, have my re-release. Because I've had a channel for a while and I was basically just doing product reviews for natural hair. I didn't do too much vlogging, but vlogging is more so where it's at. And I'll throw a review in here and there and do some sponsor content. But for the most part, I'll be doing a lot of lifestyle vlogging. And it's gonna really come in handy with moving to Las Vegas. A lot of lifestyle vlogging and you know, just talking about my business and me transitioning out there with another girlfriend of mine who lives out there, and my husband's company that is incorporated out there. So yeah, we'll be talking about a lot of stuff. But anyway, I'm almost up here to the nail shop. I'm going to look for a park and I'll update you guys later. My camera's in the back seat, but it is 83 degrees outside. And I know if you live in Las Vegas, 83 degrees is nothing to you. But then again, Vegas has that dry heat. Strangely enough, I like humidity. It's good for the skin, and it's good for your hair. Well, it's good for my hair. So, anyway, I just went to Walgreens to grab some Uno cards. So I'm headed to my son's birthday dinner. He just turned 20 the other day. I already gave him his gifts already. And we went and got massages. Gave him his stuff for his birthday. So today we're just gonna go out to dinner with some close family and close friends. Not a whole lot of people because we're still experiencing this pandemic. So I don't really like being in large crowds. So it's not too many people. But I think everybody he invited, ooh, that sun is horrible. everybody that he invited has been vaccinated. So that's a good thing. I wanted to get on here really fast before I get to the dinner to ask y'all a question. I got these from this cute little boutique on Pier 39. So I broke my shades, my other black shades, my big square face black shades that had like the 3 rhinestones on it. Oh my god, I love those shades so much. And the lens popped out, and so, you know, I went to try to pop the lens back in, and the whole like little frame thing cracked on the bottom, so I was mad. I don't spend a lot of money on my shades because I break them, I lose them, I leave them places, I give them away. Like, I like a variety. I like to change up my glasses according to what I'm wearing, so I have a lot of glasses. So I really don't spend a lot of money on my shades. I have one pair of shades that, you know, like cost me a couple $100 or whatever, like some Swarovski crystal shades that I've had those for a couple years because I spent some money on them. But other than that, like the little like 3 for $20 glasses that I be getting like at the kiosk in the mall, or the little cheap ones that I be finding like online or whatever, I don't spend a lot of money on them or whatever. So I buy them because they're cute. I'm not a name brand person like that. Like, I don't have to have the, you know, the latest name brand. I like stuff that is cute and, you know, looks good on me. Anyway, that's a whole nother rant. So I wanted to pose a question. You know, I always come with these questions, which are these not really trivial questions or trivia questions, but thought pieces or whatever, like, you know, engagement pieces, I should say. When you look around your circle of friends, do you have the type of friends that when you give them some good news, something that you've accomplished, or something that you're excited about that you're working on, or you got a raise, or you got a new job, or, you know, you bought a house or whatever, like, do you have those kind of friends that are like, oh my god, congratulations, I'm so happy for you, you deserve it, da da da? Or do you have the kind of friends that are like, oh, it must be nice? Because those are distinctly two different people, and one of them wants you to win, and the other one is kind of low-key hating.
The Gulf Coast area, as Hurricane Ida
I've been very, very careful about what I share
Hurricane Katrina,
with people who are in my circle,
was a cat
because
Ida is not slowing down.
Everybody's not happy for you.
It was hovering around.
Let's just keep that all the way real.
Earlier this afternoon.
I pick and choose what I share on social media. I don't get too deep and I don't get too personal. I pick and choose what I share on social media. But when you want to share certain things with friends, right? With, you know, people that you've been around for some years, and they, you know, you want to share those things with them.
As it approaches the Gulf Coast,
you know, if you have the type of friend that, you know, you're going on a vacation, you're going on a trip, you're going to Hawaii, or, you know, you're going to Mexico, or, you know, you're going to the Bahamas, or you're going on a cruise, or whatever the case may be, and you're just in a casual conversation, you know, with your friend, like, oh yeah, we're getting ready to go on this trip, you know, whatever. You want your friend to be like, oh, have fun, let's, you know, take a lot of pictures, you know, or grab me a postcard, or, oh, bring me a shot glass back, something, you know, like that. Give me a magnet for my refrigerator, you know, just something like that, you know, a friend like that. You don't want the person that's gonna be like, let's be nice, or, oh, didn't you just come back from, you know, XYZ, whatever. You just kind of have to be really careful with how much you share with people about, you know, what you're doing, what moves that you're making, and, you know, getting a promotion on your job, or buying a house, or, you know, you got a new car, or you paid off all your debt. I mean, I've even heard of people saying, like, I was sharing with my friend that, I paid off on my debt and I'm debt free and everything. And instead of them being like, oh, congratulations, how did you do it? I want to do that too. They're like, like, oh, well, it must be nice. Oh, well, you must be making big bucks or something. Like, you surround yourself with people who don't think that your good news is bragging. You know what I'm saying? Like, when my friends give me good news about something that they've accomplished or that they're doing, I'm like, congratulations, I'm happy for you. And if it's something that I want to do, I'm like, how did you do it so I can do it too? Or, just freaking just happy for them. And your life would be a lot more peaceful if you surrounded yourself around people who want you to win. And you can always tell who those people are, like if you just step back and pay attention. And I'm more so talking to like the younger generation, because by the time you get my age, child, I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. By the time you get to my age, you pretty much kind of learn even at my age, I'm still learning that, so everybody's not in your corner. I'm still learning that, but it's easier for me to recognize it now because I am older. And because I know how, I don't really like the word hater really, but I know how haters move and the comments that they make and just different things like that. So just to protect your peace and protect your space, some things you can keep to yourself, some things you share with your friends. Everybody you associate yourself with is not your friend. I know someone going through a situation right now because she confided some things in her quote unquote friend, and instead of this friend rallying around her and supporting her, who is your friend, they kind of like took the side of her soon-to-be ex-husband. And that's weird to me because you met him through her. She is your friend. She is going through something with him and their marriage is ending. And your loyalty should be to your friend, not to this man that she's not about to be married to anymore. Like, if you're dating my friend and my friend is in love with you, you cool with me. But as soon as my friend is like, man, forget him, F him, I won't be with him no more, then you know what? I hate him too. That's just how we roll. If you love him, I like him. If you can't stand him, I hate him. And that's just how it is. Like, that's what you call a ride or die friend. And she has, this person around her who is not that ride or die friend. And at this age, baby girl, y'all don't need no friends around you that don't have your back. You don't need no friends around you that's going to take the side of the other person or try to hear his side of the story. You don't need to hear his side of the story. She's your friend, not him. And if my friend call me and be like, I ain't with him no more, delete him as a friend on your social media, whatever, guess what? I'm deleting him as a friend because my loyalty is to her. And that's just the way it is. So that's one prime example. I have another friend who, she's been on her job a long time, like a really, really long time. And she's accumulated a lot of vacation time. So she utilizes her vacation time as she should, right? And so she was sharing with someone in our circle, like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a trip, what. And instead of the friend being like, oh, that's cool, take some pictures. Let me know if it's cool. Maybe next year I'll try to do that, whatever, instead of just being a supportive friend or happy that your friend is going on a vacation or whatever. Must be nice. That's not a compliment. That's not a congratulations. That's not a have a safe trip. That's not a tell me all about it when you get back. That's not positive. And I told her, you need to stop telling that person when good news when you're going somewhere, because that person is definitely a listening ear when you call them with some drama, when you mad, when you going through it at your job, or when your relationship is having a rough patch or whatever. That person is all ears. But when you trying to give up good news, that, what I'm saying? It's just, you really have to be careful with how much information you share with people, because one thing I've learned is everybody is not happy for you. And that I've learned that. And just because I'm the type of person who wants everybody to win, I want my friends to win, like I'm rooting for my friends, it doesn't mean that everybody else is like that. Just because you're like that, it doesn't mean that people in your circle are like that. And sometimes people are people are your friends, and they're in your circle because you have so many things in common with that person or whatever. But when you begin to elevate, like say all of a sudden you're in a different tax bracket and you've gotten a raise or promotion, or you've been studying for a degree and you finished with school, so you're not working the same job you were working before. Like you're in your career now, and you're progressing and you're moving forward. Some people will be happy for you because they're your friend and they've watched you grow to that level. Some people will be jealous, and it's just in some people to just be jealous and not know how to celebrate you and be happy for you. They're comfortable with you being where you are because you being where you are validates them, and you elevating makes them feel like maybe they're not doing enough. Or people say stuff like, you changed, or you think you're better, or whatever the case may be. Like, yes, after you go to college and you move into your career and you buy a house and you get married and you have kids and life goes on and you keep living, like, yes, things are going to change, and you are going to change. So just be wary of those people who expect you to be the same. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 25. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 35. I'm not the same person that I was a year ago. Like, you should constantly be evolving. Like, I don't know. Just that was just on the top of mind, because I've had back-to-back conversations this past week with different women in my circle. And again, my circle's over 40. I've had conversations with women in my circle who said that they're starting to notice and learn that their friends are not really in their corner like that. And I don't get it. I don't understand it, because I'm happy for my friends. When I see my friends buying houses, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Where are you registered at so that I could get you a gift? Like, I'm just happy for people. Like, I don't know. But that's just me. That's just how I am. I want people to win. I want everybody to win. And because I know that everybody is not that same way, I can't expect everybody to be like me. And because I know people are not like that, and they might not necessarily want you to win, I'm just really careful about how much information I share. And that includes family members. Family members will try to keep you that same little person that you were 20 years ago. And if you haven't evolved, like, I'm not who I was 20 years ago. When I was in my 20s, I was irresponsible. I was irresponsible with money. I grew up spoiled, so whatever I wanted, I got. And I took that attitude into my adult life, and I wasn't good at saving. But I'm not that same person 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So you evolve, you grow. and hopefully your friends in your circle are able to, you know, evolve and grow with you. Surround yourself with people who expect excellence from you and don't allow you to be on no mediocre BS. Because your friends want to see you do good. Your friends want to see you do better. And so that was just on the top of my mind because of the conversations that I have been having. Just get rid of all that negativity in your life. Whether it's family members, whether it's friends, you know, if it's a toxic job, if it's a toxic relationship, be around people who elevate you. Be around people who say good things about you when you're not in the room. Be around people who want to see you win. Be around people who are positive. Be around people who are going to bring good information to you so that you can take advantage of the good things that are happening for them. Be around people who they find out that this job is hiring an IT specialist and they know that you're in the IT, that's the type of person that's going to forward you that email. You know, I'm constantly sending people emails. I always have recruiters in my inbox for different jobs, and I'm always forwarding them to people who either I know is looking for jobs or whose network is pretty big and they know other people who are always looking for jobs. Like, always be that person that is a positive light in your circle. My friends know that they could come to me because friends will come to me, or family members will come to me with their secrets, with whatever, and not hear it again. Be that friend. Be that friend that you know your circle can come and confide in, and they're not going to hear it again. And if you're that type of person, also surround yourself with those type of people. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all later. This is how you turn up at your party when you only 20. You can't really drink. Happy birthday! Y'all want to say happy birthday to Jonathan? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, LJ. Let's see. We got mac and cheese.
I need a companion, girl. I guess that must be you. Body like the summer, touch it like no other. Don't you
Y'all say happy birthday to LJ.
Don't tell him. No, you say it down with it.
What's up, DJ?
Girl, you know I'm from Chicago. I can fool with it.
Y'all want to say happy birthday to LJ?
Happy birthday, LJ. Happy birthday, LJ. Man, 20 years, man.
20, can you believe that?
Happy birthday, LJ. Feliz cumpleaños.
Hey, Chef. Hi. We're doing a little birthday vlog for Jonathan. Thank you so much for opening your establishment so we can celebrate him today.
John, love you, brother. From Grass Valley to Teach Mark to now. Love you. I'm very proud of you. Keep on doing what you do. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I love the artwork in here.
It is beautiful.
And happy birthday to my 20-year-old. Can you all believe I have a 20-year-old? Because I sure can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I knew it was going to be half LJ, half Jonathan. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
already went out.
1, 2, 3, blow, huh?
Everybody make a wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we are in the car. It is date night again, of course, and we are on our way to a comedy show. And so he's scrolling through the satellite radio trying to find some music to listen to, and I'm like, every song I'm like, no. This is what we doing right here. This is
what we doing.
This is the Groove station. It says hip hop and R&B, but then it says the Groove, and now they're playing songs from. This is the Whispers.
Yeah, the Groove.
So this is Sirius Radio XM, channel 50, the Groove, and the only time our age difference comes into play most of the time is when it comes to choosing music, because there's 10 years between us, and I don't want to listen to anything before the 80s. Every once in a while, yes, but I don't want to ride down the freeway, listen to the Stylistics and the Whispers and the Temptations, and I don't want to hear them. I want to listen to like Mary J. Blige, India Arie, Jill Scott. Like, those are the people that I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to the Temptations.
I don't be listening to the Temptations. I be listening to the Whispers. I like that.
Okay. Like I said, the only time our age difference really ever comes into
It
play
never do in music.
is
I like Mary
when
J.
it
too.
comes to music.
I just have a big variety. I wasn't raised in church where everything was secular, so I had to catch on later. So I like everything.
I like everything too, not just gospel. I like everything too, but there's certain music I don't listen to when I'm riding. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all because he's not getting what I'm saying.
Not at all.
I do have a wide variety of the types of music that I listen to. I'm just not interested in date night listening to James Brown, Anita Baker. Oh no, I'll take that back. I love me some Anita. Okay. But
I was about to say,
on
if I put
date
Anita
night,
on right
I
now,
love Anita, but
right.
Anita's date night music. This isn't date night music to me.
This is get ready to go and laugh and have a drink and talk some shit music with your friends on date night, because this is a double
I guess
date.
maybe
this
it's
is
just-
really not even date night.
Maybe-
it's a double date.
Maybe it's because I'm not a Whispers fan.
That's all it is. Now we're back to square one. The original conversation. You don't like 80s music because you're.
That's not true. I love the DeBarges. They was all up and through the 80s.
You just said
So
that.
I have an older brother and sister
Okay,
that are my
well,
husband's
there you
age.
go. Make it
Okay?
clear, make it clear.
And so I listen to the DeBarges, and I listen to 80s Michael and all of that, and I like all of that. I'm not a fan of the Whispers, and that's
You're
fine.
probably one of the only people living that's not.
I like the Temptations.
I'm not a fan of what's
I'm
them
just
dudes,
not-
what's the little weenie dudes that be singing? What's that song? What's that group? All the women like. What's their name? We were just talking about them the other day.
Mint Condition.
Yeah, I ain't no big fan of them. I ain't never
They're
bought
not
a
singing
CD
to
or
you.
nothing.
They're not singing to you.
Exactly.
They're
So-
singing to us. So if you
Well,
want
he's
me
singing
to,
to you.
but if you want me to be
He's
in a
singing
good,
to you.
if you want me to be in a good mood, and you want me to have a good date night, and you want me to be receptive
You know
to
what?
all your little romantic
This is what we
gestures
gonna
and
do for
everything,
you.
then we should be listening to music that I want to listen to, so I can warm up to you and try to be all up in your driver's seat. Listen to something I want to listen to.
I'm playing your music.
It's always about
this
you.
is your life right here. I'm
But
playing
no,
it.
I listen to this kind of music when we're on our way to church. Everything has its proper place. Date night is not the place for Kirk Franklin. There's always a place for the Lord, but we're on our way on a date night, okay? Even the Bible took out space for sex, and the song Solomon is all about sex.
It is.
Everything can be
Why they don't ever
prayer
talk about that in the Bible?
because
Like in
there's
church.
enough sex going on in church.
They
Believe
never talk
me,
about that in church.
because they don't need to. It's enough of it. So, y'all, what I know what I'm going to do, and I've already talked to my son about it. I am going to create a playlist.
That's Mary, right there.
And on this
There you go.
playlist, I'm going to have church music for when I'm in my church music mood and I'm vibing. I'm going to create date night music. I'm going to create love-making music. I'm going to create just riding out, cruise control, going on a road trip since he likes to drive all over the place. I'm going to create playlists for every different type of activity that we do. So when we get in the car, all I have to do is plug in my aux cord and we can just listen to whatever is on the shuffler, because I don't want to have to go through this every time we go somewhere. We spend 15 minutes going back and forth over what music we're about to listen to. So I'm not completely sure who is the lineup at this comedy show we're going to tonight. And if it's who I think it is, he's really not even funny. But we've had a lot of stuff that's going on in my family, and my god sister was like, I got tickets to this comedy show. You know, let's go out, let's laugh, let's do something lighthearted. And I'm really, really, really feeling that, because what does it say about laughter? Laughter is good for the soul. So I hope somebody on this lineup can help make me laugh, because I'm not in the laughing space right now. So we'll see what happens. Ladies, what do you do if someone invites you out and you're just graciously accepting the invitation because they're reaching out to invite you out because you're bereaved, and it just so happens that it's during football season? I have no control over when tragedy is going to strike my family or yours or anybody else's. When people want to reach out with nice gestures to do something nice for you, for the simple fact that you have had so many bad things happen back to back, my first inclination is to accept it. And whatever I was doing before, whatever I can do later, because people aren't obligated to reach out and do nice things for you. So I appreciate it. However, Mr. Porter would rather stay home and watch football. And so my question to you is, in situations like this, should I decline invitations because my husband likes football? Should I only go out with my girls because my husband likes football? Or should I ask him if he wants to go, and maybe this game is not really that important? Even though it's football season, it doesn't mean that every single game is important to you. There's a lot of men out there who watch football.
Fantasy football, babe. Fantasy football.
Okay, so I don't know anything about fantasy football. I don't have a league. I don't have fantasy football team, whatever. Because I've heard people talk about it at work. They have the pool and you can put money in and all that.
You know,
so I know about it. I don't know how serious it is. I just know they talk about it at work.
It's serious.
Okay, so I've ruined his fantasy football night, and so I have to think of a way to make it up to him, because it was very important to my god sister that she took me out to this comedy show.
I appreciate it. That's why I'm going. I appreciate it.
That was a fake smile, you guys.
That was real. That was serious.
Almost there. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna come back later. I'm quite sure that I can't record inside Tommy T's, so I'm gonna come back later and kind of give y'all my feedback of the show and let y'all know if it was funny to me or not. So hey y'all, so we just left the comedy show at Tommy T's Comedy Club. And what's that, Dublin? Is that Dublin? In Dublin. It actually was pretty funny. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
That's all y'all get. Yeah. Anyway, it was pretty funny. We had a good time. The food was really good. My salmon, your salmon was good. My Caesar salad was delicious. So anyway, you can't really film inside, so I didn't get any footage, but the show was pretty cool. It was cool. My face is so greasy. Why am I so shiny? So yeah, it's late. It's almost 10 p.m. It's a Thursday, so I have to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna cut this short, and we're just gonna go home and go to bed. And tomorrow is a whole nother day.
Till the morning, my head wanders down from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me all you need, give me all you need, give me all you, give me all you need, give me all you need, give me all. Make I give you all you need, every touch you need, give you all, make I give you all you need. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body.
I'm here with my sunshine and my nephew at Canada, Japan in Berkeley. And we are getting ready to enjoy some hibachi. What's that?
Green tea.
Hot tea. So this is exciting.
What'd you want, Elijah?
I want a Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple for it? Okay. And a tropical cooler?
This mustard sauce is for your steak and chicken. Okay.
That's how you know it.
Okay. Huevos rancheros.
Huevos. Wow. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Is it chicken?
Oh, it's
You can have any.
I can have some chicken pot chicken. But I'm not gonna eat all
They
of
gave
them.
us some complimentary plastic.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Namaste.
I tell
No,
the
it's thank you here. We're still in California.
I tell the servers to bring for everything. Too long.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You bring me 5 pieces shrimp. 5 pieces shrimp.
You?
5.
5 chips?
Yes, please.
Would you get steak and shrimp? And I got chicken.
Shrimp and chicken, please. Need something else?
Just a teriyaki. The camera trick is you zoom all the way in and then you put it in focus and then you zoom out. And then whatever the focus is when it's zoomed all the way in is supposed to be the focus when it's zoomed out, if that's the desired purpose.
Did you learn that in photography class? So would it be advantageous for me to take a class just for my YouTube?
You'd be surprised.
This rice is really good. It's not better than my rice though, is it?
Because although they...
You know who taught me how to make my rice?
Who?
Auntie Addie, who just passed away.
That's Amber's
how
mom.
I learned. Amber's mom. That's how I learned how to make my rice, and it's so funny because Julian and Justin and all of them, like every time they would go like over her house and stuff, they'd be like, Auntie Addie, can you make us that rice? And so she showed me how to make it, and then you and Jeremiah started asking me to make it for y'all all the time. I think Cameron likes my rice too. Either Cameron or Tehran. I know Tehran eats up all my strawberries, but one of them likes my rice too. It might be Ronnie. Ronnie likes the way I cook because she's not a soul food person. This food is so good. And I'm so full. Okay, good morning, y'all. So we are on our way to get, what is it called, get a colonic done, and start this whole like cleanse. I believe once we get settled in to our new home in Las Vegas, that we are going to do a 30-day plant-based diet. 30 days is probably about as long as it's probably gonna last, because as soon as we get settled in, it's time to start planning for Thanksgiving. And even though I'm not like a huge soul food person, they're gonna have a spread for Thanksgiving, because we have other family members that have moved to Vegas, and we have family in LA that is most likely going to come up to Vegas for Thanksgiving. So I already know it's about to be a feast this year, which is a feast every year, but it's just going to hit different this year because we'll be in a new place, and people are probably going to try to have Thanksgiving at our house, huh? But we were toggling back and forth with whether or not we were going to stay home for Thanksgiving and have people come to our house, or if we were going to go to Alabama, because my husband has a lot of family in Alabama. His both of his grandparents were from Alabama. So while his family is from Chicago, both of his grandparents are from Alabama. So there's a lot of family members in Alabama. So anyway, about this colonic. So I've never had it done before. 2 of my girlfriends have done it. They said that you feel light and great afterwards, and it just gets all like the gunk and stuff from your colon, and just cleanses you. I will put the benefits of a colonic, like I'll put something in the description bar so you can see the benefits of the colonic, in case it's something you are considering going to do. But yeah, this is my first time, and I don't know, are you nervous? I heard that you feel like a little light cramping afterwards, so yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have my cramp medicine for that if it's that serious, but they say it's just like a little uneasiness because it's cleansing you out, so you might feel like a little cramping or whatever. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, this is gonna be weird.
Does it get the water out of you?
Everything. Gets all the toxins and everything out. And it might be something that we might want to do like every 6 months or something, you know? Like something to incorporate in our
that's where we're at
in our cleanse twice a year to just clean out everything.
Justin Lee Schultz with the title track Groove Kid. His debut
you gotta keep your
although he's been playing since he was
keep your body healthy. You gotta keep your body clean,
and then on the side.
I know there's some colon cleanse herbs that we can take throughout the year when we're not going to get a colonic. There's some colon cleanse herbs that you can take just to keep it clean and everything, keep your body clean and stuff. So we could look into that when we get back home. They might have some suggestions, but I've seen a lot of different advertisements for colon cleanse, colon health and stuff like that. So yes, y'all, get you a colonic. They say it's almost like getting a colonic is almost like doing sit-ups. It's like the same effect, kind of, like as far as like flattening your stomach out. Like sit-ups is like over time you'll start seeing the effects, when you're doing sit-ups and stuff. When you get a colonic, and I guess that maybe that could be where the soreness comes from too, because it's cleaning all that stuff out of your colon. So they say you will see a slight change in your belly, so I'm all for that.
Hi, Margaret.
So we just got finished with this colonic, and it was a very interesting experience. If you haven't gotten a colonic, get you one. It's very good for cleansing out the toxins in your body. I'll go more into depth about the whole cleansing process and what happens if you get a colonic. If you're interested in something like that, comment below and I will do a full video on just how to release the toxins from your body and take care of your health, for gut health and intestine health. And just a lot of things that we eat are just not good for us, and sometimes our bodies don't expel things the way we need them to. So yeah, the colonic was definitely an experience. It was my first time doing a colonic, although I have detoxed my body before. So I will definitely do a video on that if that's something that you are interested in. I did notice my belly is a little flatter leaving the colonic. So if you have like a little pooch from like gas, or like you ate a lot yesterday and you have a little pooch or whatever, you will notice a difference. If you need to lose like 30, 40 or 50 pounds, you might not notice that much of a difference after the colonic. But if you're like me and you have like an extra 10 pounds that you want to get rid of, or you want to tone or whatever, you might notice a difference after going and getting a colonic. So yeah, if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, or being just a little more in depth about that, because I am definitely into my health, and yeah, if you want to just learn more about what I do to maintain my health and to maintain my my detoxing, I will definitely do a video on that. So yeah, I could not vlog while I was inside the facility getting it done, because it's actually really, really small in there. There was really only enough room for the table, and then there's like a little stool in there for her to sit on. So it wasn't enough space in there for me to be able to vlog and pull my camera out and all that kind of stuff. However, next time I go in, I might get a little bit of footage of her just explaining the different things, like before I start my procedure. So yeah, comment below if that's something that you would like to see or you would like to talk about. I will definitely incorporate that. So she said eat light today, because your body's going to be expelling, you know, whatever you take in. So I'm actually getting ready to go home and have some soup. I have some lobster bisque soup that I got from the grocery store the other day. I kind of want to go get some of those little Lagostinos from Safeway. So probably gonna do that, and it's Friday, so I have work to do for my job. So I'm gonna go home and get all that stuff done, and I will see y'all a little bit later. I don't really have a whole lot going on. It's Friday. I really don't have any plans for this weekend. I have stuff going on next weekend, but really not this weekend. So I don't know how much recording I'm gonna really be doing, because like I said, we're kind of packed up, and the house is like in shambles, kind of a mess, because we're like in the process of like totally relocating our lives to Las Vegas. So I'm not, you know, nothing is like put together just yet. So I don't know, we'll see, but that's what I have going on today. So talk to y'all later. What's up, y'all? So okay, let me first. So I was supposed to be working, but no, not no more. It's, what time is it? It's after 5. Anyway, my friend came to see me today. My friend Peaches. We have been friends for, shoot, it's been over 20 years now, huh? Yeah. We went to nursing school together back in 2000. We okay, I take that back. It wasn't nursing school. We went to school to get our license to be phlebotomists and also our medical assistant certification. We did that back in 2000. And now neither one of us are working in that field anymore. I totally switched fields. I went into the paralegal field. You stuck with it for a minute. You stuck with it. You stuck with it for a minute. She works at a mental hospital, so she stuck with it. I, however, became a paralegal. I left that field altogether. And then after I got my certification to become a paralegal, and I did that for like 15 years. I did. Yeah, I did that for a long time. But now I am getting my certification for Treasury because my job is sending me to school because I do cash management now. So anyway, she came to see me today. Haven't seen her in a long time. We about to just ride out and run some errands. You know, she's a health freak because she works at a hospital, so she gonna have her mask on no matter what we doing, where we going, what's going on. She's always gonna have her mask on. It's just she and I. We both been vaccinated. It don't matter. She doesn't do anything to go anywhere without her mask. But anyway, we're just gonna hang out, run some errands, get some snacks, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here with her because she, you know, she's shy. She don't take pictures, she don't do videos, nothing. So, you know, I be dragging her into my life when I be like, come take a picture with me, come get on a video with me. We've been friends for over 20 years. I love her. I love her so much. Like, she's family. Like,
I love you.
Her sister loved me. Her sister called me her little sister too. Her mama loved me. Her brother, like the whole family. Like, ooh. I know her nieces and nephews and everybody. Like, I go to the family events, all of that. That's the type of friends that we are. We've been friends forever. So, you know, they from Mississippi. So, her mama would feed me every time I would come over because, you know, they used to think I was too skinny. They don't think I'm too skinny no more. Honey, listen. When that 45 hit, them little extra pounds came right behind it. Just surprised me, boy. All of a sudden. But anyway, Mr. likes these couple of extra pounds I've put on. So I would say that I'm keeping them because he like them, but I'm like, shoot, I almost don't have no choice. Like, I just, you know, what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna have lipo. I'm not gonna. Well, I do go to the gym, but that's just to tone because I'm not trying to lose anything. I just want to be toned. You know what I'm saying? Look at her with this mask, y'all. She killing me. No one's in this car but me.
Oh, I'm hot.
You hot because you got that doggone mask on. Here, turn the air on.
My ears.
I'm taking her for a joyride in my car because she hadn't seen my car yet. She just got a new car too. She took me for a joyride in her car also. I love her car. But yeah, so we just riding around doing friend stuff right now. Oh, I just got my nails done. Y'all like the black and white? They were like, oh my God, you should be a hair model. So really what I do, because my nail shop, they be so amazed like with the designs that I come up with. But really, I don't even be coming up with any designs. I'll go on Pinterest and I see what I like on Pinterest, and I might see 2 or 3 different like nail designs that I like, and I'll just mix them together. I'm like, do this on this, you know, I'll just mix them together and make my own like little nail, you know, the way I want my nails to be designed. And they just be so amazed in the nail shop. But yeah, I'm totally into my nails. I'm very particular about my nails. I'm totally into my nails. That's the one thing about moving to Vegas. I'm gonna have to figure out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to figure out where to get my nails done at, because my sister's place, but I'm not driving all the way to the north. If I live in South Las Vegas, I'm not driving 30 minutes out the way to get my nails done. I mean, if I find somebody, to me, I'll travel if I like the way somebody does my nails. But if you're not doing anything special or extra and I could just go anywhere, then I'll go somewhere closer to where I live. But this song is hot. This is the song for the summer.
Must be to
yeah, summer's over, but this song, they've been playing this song all summer. So I'm gonna show the song and then I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want to get copyrighted. But Essence, WizKid featuring Tim's. I love this song, the Justin Bieber version. Like me and Mr. be in the house dancing to this song, and it just be me and him. Like I really like this song. But anyway, I'm gonna vibe out with my friend, listen to this